I don't even babysit my grandkids very often
anymore
because I'm just so worried about
the
way that I am. I feel like I've let my family down a lot because I haven't been there to do the normal things I used to do. And even just getting back to my activities that I used to enjoy doing, I'd love to get back to that again. So
that's been my life for a good while.
okay.
So I'm willing to try anything to get myself somewhere else.
I'm Dr. Chris Hayes. I'm Director of Hunter Integrated Pain Service. We're a team of people working to help those with chronic pain. We're all based at the John Hunter Hospital. It's an interesting time in pain at the moment because there has been a lot of new science that's come through which has changed our approach to managing pain. So this is one of our challenges as a team, is to communicate this new science which brings some new opportunities in managing pain. We're a group of different people. We have physiotherapists and psychologists, psychiatrists, nurses and pain specialists, all working towards this end. Watching this, you may have been referred to our pain service at HIPS, or you may just have found us on the website. Either way, there is a lot of new information out that can help you to really start your pain journey from today. The way we're thinking about pain, the way we're understanding it, the way we're planning treatment is very different today than it was 5 or 10 years ago. And we've really tried to summarise that for you in this film and on the information that comes with us on the website. So our hope is after you've watched this, you may be able to even start making some changes now. A little bit about pain and what it is. I would say, in a sense, pain is a signal that something's not right in whatever way. It's a signal that something may be under threat, something maybe in our bodies might be damaged or about to be damaged. It demands that we pay attention to that and not worry about other things. But wrapped around that physical sensation, there can also be an emotional thing as well. So often where there's pain, wrapped around that is this sort of sense of maybe fear or anxiety. Any of these things can be part of the whole mix as well. So it's beyond just a physical sensation in the body. It's more than that. One of the key aspects is this wind-up or sensitisation in the nervous system. In the past, we've tended to focus more on pain means that something's wrong with the structures of the body. But this newer way of thinking about it and the new science that's coming through says that we need to think a lot about the role of the nervous system. Yeah, medically we would say it's short-term pain is acute pain. So this is what you would normally feel after you fall off your bike, skin your knee, break a bone, have an operation, those sort of things. So the key is the short-acting aspect of that. And often, if it is pain that is linked to an operation or a car crash, these sort of examples, it is often the case that the pain is linked to body structures that are either under threat or damaged in some way. I was mentioning before, though, the issue of the emotional component of this. And from this cartoon, it just brings out some of these aspects. But you can see here the little rabbit under threat from the eagle. So there's kind of an emotional or fear factor that is part of the mix, often in acute pain. And then this is the eagle descending and getting his claws into the rabbit, and there is some blood drawn. So there's a mix in this situation of both the emotion around the whole event and physical injury itself. And both often have a role in acute pain, and particularly whether or not acute pain goes on to persist, goes on to chronic pain. Medically at the moment we define it as pain that is going on for 3 months or longer. So it can be years, but 3 months is what it needs to be going on past to be defined as chronic pain. And the reason why 3 months is picked out is because after an initial injury and the body goes into a healing phase, often after broken leg, bruising, etc., the tissues are through the healing phase by 3 months. You can see what's happening now after that initial injury. Here's the little rabbit with a kite going overhead, and the rabbit is in this sort of super sensitive, hypersensitive, hyper alert state. Doesn't need to be an eagle going overhead, it can be just something that looks a little like an eagle, and that gets the whole nervous system on edge, you know, the sensitive nervous system. And so that now, a little thing, the bite of a flea, it's not meant to hurt very much, but it actually feels like the eagle's claws. So one of the key factors in developing chronic pain is this sensitisation in the nervous system. So it may mean, for example, if you do have a sensitive nervous system, that perhaps just a light touch or perhaps even a change in the air conditioning in the room might trigger a marked response and stir pain up. So that's very much part of the cause or one of the major contributors of chronic pain. And so going on from that to planning treatment, what we aim to do is wind the nervous system back down again with a view to settling, with a view to recovery and dropping levels of pain over time.